Hey guys, BlackClown62, and today I'm gonna make a video showing you guys this Lego DC Supervillains announcement trailer and some of the new screenshots we've gotten. So without further ado, I'm so excited, so let's get right into it. To start off, we've got some screenshots here. The first one shows the Riddler, and he just looks amazing. I love his hat and then the staff that they use from the Lego Batman movie. And I'm not sure what version of the Riddler this is, but it just looks amazing. And then we've also got Scarecrow, who looks like he's based off of the DC Comics sets version from the Scarecrow Harvest of Fear. And now we can see that they're in the Iceberg Lounge here. It looks pretty cool. We've got a piano off to the side. And I hope this is either a level place or just a place that you can explore in the free roam. I think that's pretty cool. It looks like it's in Gotham, so this sort of confirms that Gotham will be in the game. And, well, I'm pretty sure it's obvious that Gotham should be in the game anyways. So let's move on to the other screenshots. And so the next screenshot shows 4 of the new villains. And when I first heard about this game, I was so excited because I really love DC Comics. And I just thought this was such a cool game. And since it would be based on villains, we could see the villains here. There's so much of them. And yeah, so the villains we've got here was Reverse Flash, Gorilla Grodd, Catwoman, and Livewire. And for some reason it took me a long time to figure out that was Livewire. But yeah, I think these are some pretty cool villains. I love Gorilla Grodd's armor that he's got in there. I think that's pretty awesome. And I love the suit Catwoman's wearing. And I'm really excited to be able to play as Livewire because he has those electric powers and all those cool prints and everything. And as you can see, we have another look at some of the open world game or part in the level. Because this could be some part in the level where you have to play as all 4 of these characters. And you can see there's a small train in the background, and we've got a giant tower in the middle. I'm not exactly sure where this is, but it's nice to see that we get a look at this area. And the last screenshot we're going to see is going to be of the Crime Syndicate, or as they're calling it in the game, the Justice Syndicate. And from left to right, we've got Grid, Johnny Quick, Superwoman, Ultraman, Sea King, Owlman, and Power Ring. I think these are some pretty cool characters. They're all the earthly counterparts of some of the Justice League. And I know some of the characters they didn't include that would be awesome that they could have neither DLC or just in the game but not be part of the story. Another part of the Crime Syndicate are Deathstorm, which is the counterpart of Firestorm, Atomka, the counterpart of the Atom, Dead Archer, the counterpart of Green Arrow. There was also, I know there's a couple more. Oh, there was White Fox, the counterpart of Black Canary, White Martian, the counterpart of Martian Manhunter, and a few others. And I think this looks really cool. I hope this area that they're in right now is going to be a place either in the story or somewhere that we just explore and free roam. So, yeah, this is definitely a really cool place. Let's move on to the trailer breakdown. So the first shot of the trailer, we see the statue of Superman and this Joker's face paint all over it. And it kind of looks like a Joker face, which is pretty interesting. We did get a promotional of this image earlier. I just didn't want to show anything until the official trailer came out, because I wanted to kind of present that as this. So, yeah, that's the first image. And then we see this news reporter reporting on the villains attacking. And in the next shot, we get to see Commissioner Gordon coming up on top of a police car and saying, "Don't worry, everything's under control." And then we see Commissioner Gordon spin his head around and say, "Control under the villains." And we see that he's actually Joker in disguise. And then we see that the other cop inside is actually Harley Quinn in disguise. And then we see Harley Quinn walk out of the car with a stereo, and then Joker standing up on the car with a giant Joker banner on the front, and we see a bunch of citizens running away from them in fear. In the next few scenes, we see citizens getting attacked by the villains. So in the first one, we see this old man trying to run away with his cane, but he gets stopped by these Joker chomping teeth, and I think these are really cool. I'm really excited to see these in the game, because these were some of my favorite pieces that was never produced before, so I hope that they actually produce this someday. And we could also see the Reverse Flash stealing somebody's wedding ring as he proposes, as well as Poison Ivy killing some cops and then taking some photos with them. And one thing that I did notice is I really like Poison Ivy's outfit. I love how it's kind of like all green and then it has a bunch of leaves all around it, and she even has some leaves in her hair. And I like how the leaves in her hair design isn't the same as the one that we got from the other Batman sets, so I think this is pretty cool. And then we can see the Joker turn the camera to himself and says the iconic line, which we're probably going to hear way too much in the story, "It's good to be bad." And there's one thing I want to notice about this. If you look at the bottom, I'm pretty sure it shows the time it's been recording, and right now it says 2:46, 43, 21. So is that like 2 hours, 46 minutes, 43 seconds, 21 milliseconds? Because if it is, wow, he's been recording for a long time. And then the Joker asked how you would like to join us, and then the janitor asked if he was talking about him, and the Joker says, no, the other guy. And in this scene we can actually see there's two cells behind him. One of them contained Brainiac, which is pretty cool because it's confirmed that we're going to get Brainiac, and one of them contained Gorilla Grodd, which I think is pretty cool. And now we can see here that the character who he was actually speaking to breaks out of prison, and he starts turning into this wide variety of characters. I'm going to go over these characters in my next video where I'll be explaining everything we know about the customizer, and I might even explain what I want to be in the next customizer. And there's actually quite a few, so I'll make a few videos on that maybe, unless I can fit them all in the same video. But I just think this is an awesome concept. Basically what they're doing is at the start of the story you make your own custom character, and throughout the story he'll practically be, or she will practically be the main character throughout the story, and I love that idea. I think it could definitely have a lot of potential. Basically, like you could make basically anybody, which is so cool. I'm really excited for this, so let's move on. And I'll show some more screenshots as I'm talking, showing the other varieties of what the characters he turns into. And then we see the LEGO DC Supervillains logo at the end, which confirms a few more characters. As I mentioned earlier, we get Deathstroke, which he looks amazing. I love that he's not wearing a mask, and he just looks so awesome. He's got an armored up version of himself. Just looks so cool. You can see the reverse Flash running with a donut. At the top, amazingly, is Darkseid. I'm actually really excited for Darkseid. He looks like such an awesome character. Then we can see Harley Quinn, similar to her Suicide Squad outfit. Also, it's similar to the one that came in the Deathstroke and Batman's buggy or motorcycles. I'm not exactly sure what that set was called. And we can see Joker in this awesome new outfit. And what I love about this is we can see him, well, one, with the chopping teeth, and two, he has these awesome new spray cans, which look pretty cool. The old spray cans were like this, except they had that nozzle piece on the top. So I like how they're doing it with this. And we get to see an awesome look at Lex Luthor holding Kryptonite, which looks just so cool. And then another version of the armored up Gorilla Grodd. And I'm really excited for this. I think it just looks so awesome. And I'm really excited for this because this confirms a few characters, but that's barely even scratching the surface. I'm hoping we're going to get at least 250 characters in this game. And so here we can see what the deluxe edition will look like for PS4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, which are the only consoles coming out on. But I love the Joker graffiti on the front. I just think it looks so cool. And yeah, so it says here that it will be coming out October 16th, 2018. And I'm super excited for that. I think I'll be waiting that day, maybe even counting down the days. Oh, finally, it's October 16th. Anyways, so if you pre-order the deluxe edition, you get early access to the DC TV series character pack, and this includes the main game and the seasons pack. So before I talk about this, there was also another character pack that was revealed, which would be the Justice League Dark character pack, and I think that could include some characters like John Constantine, the Swamp Thing, Zatanna, or Deadman, and some of the others. I just think that would be so cool to see Swamp Thing or Zatanna. I think those would be some pretty cool customizing parts. I'm going to talk about that more in my customizing video. Once I make that, I'll try to leave a link in the description. But yeah, I'm super excited for this. So let's talk about the DC TV series character pack. I'm thinking this could be a variety of things. It could either be shows like Teen Titans Go, where it could have villains such as the Hive, Cinderblock, or it could be Slade. Who else is main threats? Well, I can't think of anybody off the top of my head, but I think those would be some pretty cool ones. And then it also means TV shows like Young Justice or Teen Titans Anime. I didn't follow any of those, so I don't know any of the villains there. But it also means Arrowverse villains. So that would be shows like Arrow, Supergirl, The Flash, These Are Tomorrow. So that can include villains like Mollis. It can include Non, Indigo, Savitar, Ra's al Ghul, Deathstroke, Prometheus. Who else was there? Ricardo Diaz. Maybe even Caden James, I'm not sure. But it could also include villains such as the Reverse Flash, Savitar, maybe Rain, and some of the other villains. I can't think of the rest of them off my head, but I just think that those would be some pretty cool villains to include here. So let's get into some more screenshots, because from now to the time I started recording this, some more screenshots have been revealed, so let's look into those. Now before I get into the screenshots, I just wanted to show you this picture I found that gives us a closer look at the new print for Deathstroke, and wow, this just looks amazing. I love the head print they had for him, and they even got his eye in there, which looks pretty cool. And then the body just looks awesome. It's armored up, and it's got that kind of gray part in the middle with the orange belt across the center. And I love the green and orange padding on his legs and the stripes there too. And it just looks so cool. I'm really excited for this Deathstroke character. He even got a dual molded sword where the top is silver and the bottom is black, which is so cool. So now let's get into the screenshots. So the first screenshot just showed a picture of Wonder Woman, and I just think this is an awesome design they chose for her. I think this is a really good just version that they chose of her, because she's got the blue skirt and then has the red boots, and kind of looks like the Justice League version while also staying true to the comics. I think that just looks really cool. But more importantly, in the background we can see the city of Metropolis, which is confirmed now because of this picture to be a playable area in the game, which is pretty awesome. I hope it's playable in free roam and not just in levels, but we can see the Daily Planet in the background, which is pretty cool. This looks like the same background that we saw in the other screenshot earlier, so I think that's pretty cool. And this next one shows Joker, Harley Quinn, which we've already saw, but then it also shows Lex Luthor, and I'm pretty sure that's his bodyguard. I forget her name, but she looks pretty awesome because she's got that new hairpiece and then mixed with a hat, and the hat's all black, so I think that's pretty cool. And we've got Lex Luthor in his Superman suit, and wow, this figure looks amazing. It's got so much detail along the armor. It's got the Superman crest, which looks awesome. It looks like it's even lighting up, and it's got just armor all around. It looks like Superman, except even more armored up. He's even got the cape, and this just looks amazing. So this Lex Luthor and Superman outfit will actually be the pre-order bonus, which is pretty awesome. So this is the minifigure that we will be getting. And let's move on to the final screenshot. So here we have the last screenshot of the Cheetah and Solomon Grundy, who look like some awesome characters. I just love how they look overall. We've got the Cheetah, and she just looks so cool. I love her torso print with the black shirt that's kind of wrapped up at the bottom. And then we've got the two claw pieces, which are dual molded, which look awesome. And we can even see that she has a tail piece on, which looks really cool. And that's in orange. And then we can see Solomon Grundy, and he just looks amazing. He looks like a real zombie. He's got the yellow eyes, a ripped up jacket, and it just looks so cool. I love the hair and everything that they gave him. So I think that's going to wrap up this video. So I hope you guys liked it. If you don't, forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Definitely let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. I really like this thing. It's definitely an awesome set of characters, and it's getting me really excited. So, see you guys later on Live Channel 62.